6 events.
All right, next event on the track, the women's 800 meters. 3 semi-final heats, and because they start in lanes, same qualification criteria. The first 2 across the line will automatically qualify. There are the lane assignments. We're featuring false start in the 800. Okay. In this one, in the middle of the track, there she is from Oklahoma State and Lithuania, Gabija Galvavitu.
Gabija Galvavitu is the top returner from last year's meet. She was 3rd in this NCAA championship over 800 meters in 2022.
And right outside of her in position number 6, Aurora Rinda, senior from Michigan and Canada.
Aurora Rinda coming off a Big Ten championship in which she won her 3rd straight 800-meter outdoor title. And Dwight, these heats are just an absolute gauntlet to qualify through. Absolutely stacked women's 800-meter field within these 3 heats to select those to advance on to the final, and things are moving pretty quick over that opening 200 meters.
So they will break for the pole now.
And you're seeing right up front 2 athletes from Penn State, Haley Kitching and Rachel Gearing. This first heat in qualifying actually features your top 3 finishers from the Big Ten championship. Rachel Gearing was the runner-up at Big Ten's 2, Aurora Rinda, and Haley Kitching, her teammate, was 3rd.
Lindsey Butler from Virginia Tech with the number 4 on her hip, right there on the inside of lane 2. That's a pretty brisk pace here. 60.9 honest pace. So it is Gearing with Butler right there on her shoulder.
Butler, an NCAA indoor champion in the 800 last year, and then we saw her indoors jump up to the mile this indoor season, and Galvavitu looks incredibly strong as they are there along the backstretch, running really, really relaxed. Now looking to move there just behind and onto the shoulder of Lindsey Butler and Virginia Tech.
Butler working very hard on the outside of lane 1, where by contrast, Rachel Gearing not working so hard. Gearing will come off the turn first now. Got Galvavitu easily changing gears and puts herself in the lead. Remember, it's the first 2 automatically qualifying. And the Oklahoma State sophomore does so easily. Smart running by her. And she's followed by Aurora Rinda. Those are the top 2 automatic qualifiers, 2:03.01 with a 31-second last 200.
Just an expertly executed race from Galvavitu. Waited until that opportune time, allowed the rest of the field to kind of bring her along, and then she's able to open up that stride. And even as she quickens that turnover, her upper body stays completely relaxed and composed. That's a great way to run a qualifying heat when you know you're going to have to give a full effort coming up to the final. Great show of respect there between Galvavitu and Aurora Rinda of Michigan. Certainly 2 of those to watch going into the final.
There are the official results. Galvavitu and Rinda automatically through. Rachel Gearing was right there. Very likely qualifier, as is Rose Pittman. But they have to wait through 2 more semifinals to be certain. Getting ready now for the second semifinal heat. And this heat featuring the fabulous freshman from Stanford, Roisin Willis.
The NCAA indoor 800-meter champion, and just one of 2 women in the NCAA to run sub 2 minutes indoors. And she did that twice this indoor season. ran 1:59.95 in February, and then also followed that with a 1:59.93 to win that NCAA individual title. And within that performance, she also split 202 on Stanford's championship distance medley relay squad. One to watch as well if you're looking for team implications. Lane 4, that is Brooke Jaworski of Texas.
Back to our second semifinal heat in the 800. Little movement there. Then let him go.
Number 2,
Roisin Willis in 5. Brooke Jaworski, the junior from Texas, also in this heat.
Also the world junior champion a year ago, the Stanford freshman. Lead him off the turn, through the cones and to the rail. Coming down to the outside.
Roisin Willis, the freshman, decides that she will set the pace. She has a teammate, another freshman, Taylor James, is also in this field.
Similar to what we saw at the NCAA Indoor Championships, in which she had her teammate Juliette Whitaker along with her, and those two utilized each other incredibly well in that performance. Looking to the rest of the field, and those to watch, that's Kayla Bell of Murray State, who ran a personal best and school record in the NCAA East quarterfinal to qualify to the championship. She is really aggressive, bold there up to the front, and also in strong position, Cindy Bourdier of LSU.
What a quicker first 400, 58.6 for Roisin Willis, and Bell of Murray State right there with her.
Although she's a freshman, Roisin Willis displays incredible acumen in racing championship opportunities. Incredibly experienced at the international level, and it shows.
She's done all the work in this 800 so far. Cindy Bourdier of LSU now makes her presence known on the rail, slipping into third.
Watch out for Sarah Hendrick of Kennesaw State as well. She has incredible closing speed and a fantastic kick that she can draw upon if she needs to.
And Catherine Mitchell of Boston College also right there trying to make her presence known, but Roisin Willis has it under control. Kayla Bell may not see what's happening next to her, and that happens. Catherine Mitchell from BC, she comes in and gets that second automatic qualifying position, 2:02.04 for Willis. Mitchell just behind her. 30.9 last 200 for the freshman from Stanford. Kayla Bell sort of got snuck up on and finishes third. Let's quickly go over to the third round. Alyssa Jones, this is where she took the lead in the third round. She was struggling a little bit, but nails one in round number 3 out to 21:10 3/4 into a little bit of a headwind. They're jumping into a headwind over there. It's just a meter per second. You can feel that. We saw Jasmine Moore's jump in the third round. This is Akila Smith. This her third round jump. She had 2 fouls, so she had to get a fair jump, and she makes the best of it. 20 feet 10 inches. That puts her in safely into 6th place. So here are the official results from Heat 2. Willis and Mitchell automatically qualifying. Kayla Bell at 2:02 is likely to qualify, as might Sarah Hendrick, but they still have to wait through one more semifinal heat to be certain of their time qualifying capability. Remember, they only take 3 on time. And heat number 3, featuring the LSU sophomore, Michaela Rose.
The collegiate leader, having run 1:59.08 back in April, and she is the only female collegian under 2 minutes this outdoor season. In fact, she did that twice, first at the Brian Clay Invitational, and then to win the SEC championship meet just a few weeks ago.
2:03.51 is the bubble time. This is Claire Seymour, the senior from BYU. She'll be starting outside of Rose in lane number 6.
And speaking of Claire Seymour, she is is one of the more experienced athletes in terms of NCAA championship races, and looking to carry that over. She and Michaela Rose went head-to-head at the Brian Clay Invitational, so a very familiar field that we have here in Austin, looking to advance. Also right there up front in the thick of things as they make the break. They're on the inside, white top and those burnt orange bottoms. That is Valerie Tobias of the University of Texas. This is critical because she is being relied upon for big points in the 800. She felt like she disappointed her team at the indoor championships, didn't get enough points that she wanted to, and that has been big motivation for her. And then right alongside her in the all blue, that is Imogen Barrett of the University of Florida. She doubled at the SEC championships, ran both the 8 and the 15.
So very important team implications here. 58.3, similar, actually a little faster than that second semifinal heat by Roisin Willis. Rose, Seymour, Tobias, and Carly Thomas of Washington there in fourth. And then Imogen Barrett of Florida in fifth. She needs to get up there to qualify through.
Rose and Seymour and Tobias.
Carly Thomas of Washington right there in the thick of it. And here comes Val Tobias on her home track. You know she's going to throw down and give everything she can. Final opportunity for her to compete. And she has an opportunity to do so here on their home track representing Longhorns.
It's Rose, Seymour, Tobias, and on the rail, Carly Thomas. Tobias is now clearly in second, chasing Rose. Those are the automatic qualifiers. Michaela Rose, Valerie Tobias. 2 flat 25 by Rose. That is a very fine time. She has been under 2 minutes, but a very aggressive semifinal run.
But it looked like she was cruising, really. She looked incredibly relaxed, and she was saying that the last 200, that is all strength, and that's one of the things that she's invested in really building upon this season, and it paid off incredibly well because even as she dug deep, it didn't seem like she was straining whatsoever. What an impressive opening run for her in this NCAA championship after finishing third at the NCAA Indoor Championships and fighting for everything to get herself in there as well. Tobias of Texas.
Well, all of the time qualifiers are out of this heat. 2:01.53 is what's going to get them through. Rose wins it with Tobias second, and Michaela Rose is downstairs with John.
I am here with the most helpful woman in track and field because she dragged everybody through in her heat into the final. You said you love that. How come?
Fast times produces a fast final, so I want to see our best show up for the finals on Saturday.
Look at the group put together there for the finals, and all those women can go. How are you going to prepare for 2 days from now?
Just rest up, hydrate, mentally focus myself on zoning in on what I'm here to do, glorify God's name, and give him all the honor and praise, because without him, I'm nothing.
The 1:59.11's been up there a long time. Are you aware of that mark? Are we shooting for that mark?
I'm shooting for better. My PR is better than that, so I got to go faster than my best.
All right, we'll let you go get ready. We'll see you here on Saturday. Dwight?
All right, John, fastest semifinal in the 800 the NCAA championships ever. And look at the advancers. It went all the way down to 2:01.53. That's